Thank you. You've been here for a few days. You're talking to people here in Washington. Our title today is Lessons from Abroad. Terna has done a great job, as I hear it, building transmission in Italy, connecting different parts of Europe. What lessons do you think you can bring to the U.S.? And is it urgency? Is it a practice? Is it a set of technologies? What should we look to partners abroad to help us meet our goals here in the U.S.?
Well, lessons from abroad to U.S. may sound a little bit pretentious. Let me say that the key word could be partnership. I think it's important to share knowledges, also weaknesses, strengths, best practice. This is something we are doing also at a European level, because at the end of the day, we have all the same topics to take care of. So we met first time in Europe with the Energy Commissioner, Kadri Simpson, some European institutions, and the most important TSOs at the European level. And we shared the complexity of our job to reach the same target, that is the energy transition. We have one side bureaucracy, let me say, procedures to get authorization. On the other side, we have the regulator, we have the supply chain. So it's important to share and to put together ideas. And this is what we want to do in US also. And this is why we have, for example, an important project that could be an example of a cooperation between US and us with the Stanford University. But my colleague will explain a little bit in detail this during a panel today.
Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that piece of the conversation, because the study that you've done with Stanford is really interesting. It's also, it highlights for me that part of this is an engineering challenge and part of it is a big social and political challenge. You spent your career as an engineer. And so I'd love to hear your thoughts on how the technology innovation that we can apply in this context will help realize the benefits of transmission and build the energy system we need to meet our challenges and our goals.
Yeah. Well, technology is everywhere. We cannot skip from technology. And it's not something only for engineers. Right. Also in our private life, we deal with the technology. And as I said, I am convinced that there is no green without digital, and I'm still convinced of that. And I think it's important to embrace digitalization in our networks, in our grid, to enhance, to let me say, strengthen security, for example, to strengthen predictability and efficiency. This is something we are doing at Terna with our grid.
Right. And as you look at the conversation that we plan to have for the rest of the day, is there anything that you want to highlight for our audience, something that they really should pay attention to, key concepts to watch for?
As I said, it is important to work together. This is something that I apply in my company, and we should apply at a European and at worldwide level. And I think that moments like this are really important in this direction.
Excellent. Well, I want to thank you very much for coming today and being part of this. For those watching online or those who are joining, today's micro conference, as we're calling it, is really a joint effort. Our colleagues from Terna, Lawrence Jones, who's a senior associate here, but also at EEI. We've really worked together to put together this set of panels and participants, and so we're very grateful for your leadership and we're really happy that you were able to make it here. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Excellent.